think I hit the wrong, there we go. We're not playing D&D tonight, unfortunately. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Level 1 Adventuring. I am your host and usual Dungeon Master Game Master, Wolfe Scott. And tonight we're going to try something a little different. Let's see. Hopefully you can hear the music when I tap into this window here. Let me know if it needs adjustment in volume, because my volume is very different than what you're probably hearing. So yeah, hi and welcome to the channel. What is Level 1 Adventuring? If you are not familiar, you're brand new. We're sort of a D&D variety stream, if you will. We'd like to do a lot of tabletop games in general. Our main sort of product is a 5th edition campaign, which you can watch normally every Wednesday, or at least when we're all available, which is like a homebrewed, inspired by a couple of pre-writtens, but a great time. Homebrew world, which you can read about on our Discord, which should be linked everywhere that you see. We also run some other games. I was doing a solo playthrough. I am doing a solo playthrough of the Cypher system, which has been fun. And a couple months back, I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, I'm gonna put us into performance mode so that I don't break my computer. There we go. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is the officially licensed D&D 5th edition video game. That's a mouthful. That is coming out to be determined. It's been like in early access forever. And it's wonderful, and I had a really great time. But as I was playing it, I realized like I kind of wanted to save my playthrough and my reactions for that game when it's fully out, because I could see myself very excitedly returning to the game over and over, making new characters, you know, just to experience the different outcomes in early access. But I'm also kind of afraid that I would burn myself out, because I'm kind of one of these people now where playing games for me is like I have to really make time for it. And so, you know, if I would repeatedly play through the opening sections of Baldur's Gate to the point where I was like no longer interested in it, like then I wouldn't actually have a fun content, you know, for the actual show. So I was like, let's hold off on playing too much more Baldur's Gate, despite the fact that it's super fun, and I'm really loving what I see design-wise so far for the game. I think they're doing a really cool job of adapting the 5th edition rule set to a digital video game medium, which is why I'm interested in looking at this game right here. So this is Solasta. I believe I'm saying that right. Solasta, Crown of the Magister. And I'm probably going to get the origin story of this game all messed up, so I apologize if there's any like diehard Solasta fans in the chat. But essentially, this company has used the Mochi. Hey, what's up, Mochi? Mochi, thank you so much for joining. As always, let me know if anything weird happens volume-wise or anything. But the people behind Solasta use the open source rules for 5th edition. So like usually what Wizards of the Coast will do, and a lot of other TTRPG designers will do, is they will of course have their paid product. Sound is gorgeous. Passive Spy, thank you so much. Oh my god, Joe, good to see you. They will have their officially licensed product and rule books that you can of course purchase, and they expand upon over time, but they also usually release sort of an open SRD format, which is allowed to be edited. And now I want a salad. Did I say something about a salad? Oh no, I can't remember. I hope you get it. I hope you get that salad that you want. So yeah, there's usually like an open format version of the rules, a usually stripped down bare bones version, but enough that you can learn and play with sort of like the foundational parts of the game that's widely available to the public without purchase. And so the people behind Solasta, Crown of the Magister, took those open rule sets. So it is 5th edition, but just none of the expanded bells and whistles, just sort of like the original, you know, Solasta. I'm actually mad at you for that pun. Oh, Carsabinga. Oh, we got some extra salads in the chat for puns. But they've adapted the 5th edition rule set, the open SRD version, into a video game format. And so it is kind of like Baldur's Gate in the sense that it is the 5th edition rules in a video game setting. but not officially licensed, so it is their own sort of homebrew world, but they're borrowing a lot of the same elements from 5th edition to make their own game, which I think is a really interesting way to go about things, and I've also heard just very good things. So I'm excited to play and see what they do with these rule sets. I'm going in pretty much completely unawares. The only thing that I did was I pre-generated some characters ahead of time, because if my Baldur's 3 playthrough was any indication of how long it would take me to do character creation, that would mostly be the stream. And as much as I love that part of it, I know that might not be very super exciting to watch. And what's also interesting about the Solasta character design, which you'll see in a moment, is you're not just designing your one character, you're designing your party from the get-go. So you have the ability to like fully design the synergies and, you know, the types of characters that you want to adventure with, which I think is very novel. You get to design all of their stats and their class attributes, and also their personality, which is done in a very interesting way. So I'll introduce you to some of my pre-made characters, which will be taking on this adventure, and then we'll start. And like I said, I have no idea how it's going to work or how it's going to go. Hopefully I learn how to play well and I don't embarrass myself on the keyboard. But so I'll share the characters first. Pre-gens. Oh, no, personal. There we go. So some of you may remember we did a stream not too long ago where we talked about designing a 5th edition character and how the new iteration of D&D 5th edition, known as D&D 1, that is coming out, has sort of created new ways to group the characters by not only sort of their party role, but also sort of their fiction. So there's like warriors, mages, priests, and experts, I think. So because you can have 4 slots in your party, I decided, hey, why not use their recommendations and use the same for archetypes and build our characters. So we'll start with Adraxis. Adraxis is going to fill the role of our mage. I decided to do a sorcerer because, as you'll see from the rest of my party, nobody has charisma, and so like we kind of need someone who's able to talk to people and schmooze their way through situations, I'm assuming. And so they actually just recently added the Dragonborn into this game through an update, so I thought, why not? The sorcerers also very famously have an archetype which, you know, sorcerers for D&D lore nerds out there who might not know, their magic comes from their bloodline. So they are born with their magic, and over time they learn how to hone it and control it, as opposed to other types of spellcasters who may learn it or may broker for it with another worldly force. Sorcerers are just sort of born with it. And so one of the types of sorcerers that you can be is known as a draconic bloodline sorcerer. So, you know, you actually have the blood of dragons running through your veins, which gives you magical power. You don't have to be a dragonborn to have a draconic bloodline. You can be any species, any origin, and have dragon's blood like running through your veins. But I just decided to do the dragonborn because I mean, they look badass, and it was very on theme, and they get all the right bonuses that you'd want to have for a dragonborn sorcerer. So I decided to do that. You can also see here down in this corner, so when you build your character, you actually get to decide, like when you pick their background, you can choose like personality traits they have. And depending on their background, some are stronger than others, and you can kind of choose to lean into them or lean away from them. So I tried to make all 4 of the characters have very strong personalities, but in very different aspects, right? So I'm curious to see how that affects gameplay and like what comes up because of it. But I chose for him to appreciate authority and ego. So he's very much like, I'm a dragon-born sorcerer. I have dragon's blood. I am powerful. I am important. I chose the background aristocrat for him because I think that's what gave me these aspects. So maybe we can assume that perhaps he is of some royal lineage, which further enforces his high sense of self-perception, let's say. So yeah, so that's Adraxis. It sounds like he's going to be kind of a dick, but I mean that'll just make for interesting scenarios role playing wise. So that's Adraxis. Who else do we have here? So he's playing the role of our mage. Playing the role of our priest is Fasima. Fasima is a half elf cleric, classic healing class. I decided to go half elf because what's also interesting about Solasta is because they are open SRD, they're able to create their own content based off of the 5th edition rule sets and insert it into the game. So although they have some of the classic cleric domains that already exist in 5th edition, like the cleric subtypes, they also have some of their own creations. And there's the one I selected here. I don't know if they'll give you a tooltip. This is called Insight. The cleric domain is Insight. I keep hearing Scholastic. Oh, Scholastic Book Fair, yeah. Scholastic Crown of the Magister. So this is a completely new cleric class that they made for this game based off of their gods of this realm that they've made. And so why I chose half elf for it was it seems to give you a lot of bonuses to skills and knowledge and social interactions, which high elves are really good at. Half elves are really good at. They get bonus skills. They have a decent charisma, although her charisma is not the best, but it's still like average. So I thought, yeah, this might be a cool opportunity to try some magic classes that were specifically created for this game and sort of build a character that leans into the bonuses they're naturally going to get with skills and whatnot. And once again, I chose to go really hard on her personalities in the opposite direction of Adraxis. So whereas Adraxis, our sorcerer, is self-involved and self-important and all about ego, Fasima, is kind and altruistic, which is befitting, I think, a cleric. So she's probably going to be the voice of reason, I imagine, in our party. So that's Fasima. She's going to play our priest, our healer. Then, let's go with... So, okay. I messed up spelling her name. Wait, can I equip her bow? No, I have to do it in-game. So, I wanted her name to be Gwynhaleth Norlene, because I thought that was a cool, pretty elf name. But I guess I forgot the E, and I did not want to go back through the entire character creation process just to edit the name, because that's not an option. I can't just add an E, which drives me insane. So her name is not Gwynhalth, although it is kind of a cool elf name. It's supposed to be Gwynhaleth. So Gwynhaleth is our ranger, which in the new D&D rule set would be akin to our expert classes in the D&D 1 rule set. So they're supposed to be the ones that are sort of our specialists that have specific skills in sort of niche down areas of the world that will help you and your party succeed and survive. And rangers are all about exploration, hunting, traveling, weathering the harsh wilderness and the elements. And plus, I wanted a dedicated ranged pew pew class. So she'll be having a longbow and sticking people full of arrows, which is great. Her personality, so for the Wander archetype, I decided to make her cautious and pragmatic, because I figure, you're a person who's trying to survive in the wilderness. You have to sort of take things as they are and be wary of your surroundings and make the best of what you have. So that's why I decided to lean into these personality traits. It's also interesting that, so you can see here, it actually also adjusts their speaking, which I don't know how that affects the game yet, because for Adraxis and Fasima, because of their personality traits and their backgrounds, they had formal language. I think it was formal and what else? Formal and casual is their... Oh, no, wait. No, formal is the, personality score's 30. You can see personality score 8. So Fasima and Adraxis are going to be more formally spoken characters, whereas Gwynhaleth is going to be more of a casually spoken character, which is interesting. I don't know how that's going to affect everything yet, but I'm excited to see. And I chose Wood Elf for Gwynhaleth because elf, classic, bow person, ranger archetype, leaned into a lot of archetypical things for a first playthrough. And then finally, our warrior, our heavy hitter, our big honkin' boy, our big slab of meat, Korug, the half-orc barbarian. So Korug I'm actually planning on branching Korug into one of the custom classes, the classic custom barbarian archetypes they made for this game, called Path of the Stone, I think, which kind of is going to allow him to gain like armor class bonuses and really tank for the party, which is what I want. I want to put him at the front of everyone and just eat damage and then dish it out. But yeah, classic big boy origin. The half orc doesn't get much stronger or meatier or meaner than that. And so his background, I believe, is sellsword. So we can imagine he was a barbarian who maybe tragically lost his clan, let's say, and now has to sell his bloodletting services to make his way through the world. But you can see his personality is based off of violence and cynicism. So he sort of has a darker personality. And he also speaks in slang, which I'll be interested to see how that plays out. But once again, sort of trying to play the opposite angles of various characters for mixing it up sake. So that's Korug. And I think that's everybody, yeah. So these are our four. This is our party. This is our party of four. And we're going to start our adventure and see how it all works together. So I'm assuming I hit new adventure. Oh, okay. Authentic mode. What's this? Unfamiliar with tactical RPGs or the rule set. Players who want the authentic tabletop rule set. We're going to click on that one because we know what we're doing. Well, for the most part. Okay, so we got Adraxis. Select. We have Gwynhaleth. We have Fasima, our half-elf cleric, and Korug, the Fab Four. This is our party. Our mage, our expert, our priest, and our warrior about to... Oh, okay, cool. Actually, I kind of balanced this better than I thought I did because now it's like ranged weapon, ranged magic, melee split magic, kind of like tank, melee tank. This is a pretty balanced party, if I do say so myself. So hopefully that lends to our success in the adventures to come. But yeah, let's start it up, see what happens. Oh, the most exciting part of the adventure is when you get to adjust your brightness settings. Okay. Adjust the brightness and contrast until... Okay, so this is barely visible, right? Yeah, it's barely visible. And there you go. That's barely visible. Start game. Okay, we got a little tavern action going on. Classic D&D campaign start. You all meet in a tavern. Unless that's just the loading screen and has no bearing on what's going to happen in the near future for us. But let's see. Loading. Everyone in the chat, shout out who your favorite character is so far, without interacting with them whatsoever. Gwynhaleth, Adraxis, Korug, or Fasima. Who's going to be our first to get KO'd? Beef boy. Yeah, Korug is going to probably be an easy favorite. Joe, you, if I could give you channel points, Joe, I'd give you channel points. Okay, press any key to start. I don't see the any key anywhere. Sorry, I had to. It's the obligatory keyboard joke. Okay. Click anywhere to start. This is all lore that's not inherent to Not inherent to 5th edition. This is their creation. They're just using the D&D rules to tell the story. All right. Okay, so there were no humans and no gods until this happened. Then there was this magical explosion. Humans appeared, gods appeared, tore apart the world and the old empires. And there's ancient treasures that we gotta go find, obviously. Yeah, but it makes for dramatic tension. It is the year 1024 after the Cataclysm. New states have arisen around the Badlands and crave its treasures. A newly discovered roads offers a safer route into the ruined heart of the Empire of the Principality of Masgarth. I'm not reading fast enough to do this. Oh, good. They gave me an out. Upsetting the balance of power. I can choose. The Legacy Council is... Is there music or sounds? Ugh, I just got the Jesus commercial. Yeah, there should be sounds. Well, at least for the part where they like narrated the beginning. Maybe I might have had just my mic on and not the game audio on. So in the next section, let me know if you hear fun things. The Legacy Council is formed to ensure the knowledge is shared. It issues a call for agents to explore the Badlands in its name. That us, right? Adventurers flock to Care Siflin? I don't know why I'm doing a hard C and then a soft C. Care Siflin. The Principality's capital and the home of the Council. 4 strangers meet in Gravekeep's Cask. Betcha that's the tavern. Close to the Council chambers. Classic.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
Well, okay, strong start, Gwynoleth.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late.
Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit. Relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale. If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I may go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Gwynoleth is just rough.
I see you're all making the best of this.
It's just a rough shot.
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
I was proceeding down the highway, minding my own business, when 3 brigands burst from the bushes and waylaid me. They carried me off to some ramshackle prison, an imperial ruin of some sort. Fortunately, the walls were as weak as this indifferent ale we're drinking.
So I guess you choosing their personality traits and their talking styles. I'm assuming Gwynoleth is talking about beer as donkey piss because she's like the informal language style, which is interesting. That's cool. And they're just throwing us right into the thick of it. Okay, so escape the bandits' prison, find a way out. Seems like it makes sense. Character selection, basic movement. Select your character by clicking on the portrait. Fair enough. Select the whole party. You select all button. Okay, sure. I'll figure out what that is eventually. You can also drag a rectangle. Perfect. I love drawing rectangles. To move. Okay, so pretty classic top-down movement control. Right-click and drag to rotate. You can also... We love a Q and E swing. Okay, so... Fassima, would you like to move? There we go. Okay. Usually these games have like a button that allows me to like highlight things in the environment. I would love to know what that is so that I can just sort of find things a little easier. Maybe it'll tell me as I stumble around. Click on the journal to open the quest log. This will give you more information. Contains much more. Okay, cool. The quest log is your current objective. Okay, cool. Classic adventuring stuff. So this is kind of cool. I'm assuming that we're going to kind of get each character's origin story, if you will, sort of how they came to the council job. I wonder how they choose who gets what, or maybe if it's random. So Fasima's, our cleric of insight, was ambushed by brigands on the road and put in this jail cell, and then she found a way out. So, okay, I'm assuming I'm going the right way. I mean, there's to crawl through a hole. There you go. It seems like the right way to go. Click on the other side. You can get a better view of the other side by rotating the camera. Character will automatically kneel. Okay, so after moving the camera, you can center the character, double click. Okay. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to be able to look on the other side of a hole in case, you know, there's like, I don't know, something bad on the other side. Although this seems pretty, just like a standard hole. So let's go through there. And just as described, she is automatically crawling. Perfect. We're on the other side now. I have like my graphics tuned down pretty much all the way, at least I think, because I don't really know how harsh it'll be on this computer. So if it looks a little chuggy, apologies, but that's just, you know, whoa. Oh, wow, we decided to zoom in, huh? Press and hold the Alt key. Alt key to highlight various interactable objects. That's exactly what I wanted to see. There we go. I did not mean to. Whoa. Oh, God, what is happening here? My camera is wigging out. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. I would like to loot that container, please. I find a torch. Loot all. Thank you. What is Alt on a Mac? Is it Control? Is it... Yes, it is Option. Because now it's glowing. Okay. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, I just have my torch now. I feel like having a torch is probably not the thing you just want to be brazenly carrying while you're trying to escape a prison. So, okay, yeah, I can unequip it there. So, and also I'm a half elf, so I should have dark vision. So I'm not gonna worry about the torch for now. Highlighted elements are interactive. Sick. Cursor indicates the action that can be performed. Opening, pushing, activating, lockpicking, yep. If an action requires a dice roll. Ooh, if the action requires a dice roll. Okay, so they probably warned me about that because there is something that I can interact with and I just can't see it. Oh, how about this, like, glowing thing over here? Yeah, that if I hold Alt, it'll show me. It looks like a rock. Let's fuck with this rock. Yo, Fasima, strong. Fasima just shouldered that open like it didn't even matter. Oh no, I can't see anything. Should I have my torch? Fasima, where's your dark vision at? Ooh. New objective, escape the bandits' prison. Okay. This is just a gaping hole, right? Oh no, there's like a ledge. Okay. I was about to say, that seems like a bit of a jump for even the strongest of Fasimas. But I think maybe I can go like up a tier. Yeah, okay. So there's some verticality, which is also probably going to be useful when combat happens. Especially for our ranged characters. Climbing and jumping. To climb or jump, simply click on the destination. Easy peasy. Depending on the character's strength and proficiency with athletics, you can jump and climb between 2 and 5 cells. That's cool. Okay, so our strong friend, Korug, is probably going to be just jumping all over the place. Fasima actually has some pretty decent strength. I wanted her to be sort of like our off-tank healer, so she can probably do some good jumps as well. But I don't know about I don't know about Adraxis. Actually, Gwynheleth, I think, is trained in athletics as well, so she might be pretty decent, although she's not the strongest. You can always jump over 2 cells, drop down 3. Okay. All right. So there's some variables. A character with strength below 15 and no proficiency in athletics cannot jump far enough to reach the chest. Oh, okay. A fighter with strength 15. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. So the critical path is open to characters without superior. However, optional loot is sometimes harder to reach. Okay. So yeah, this is what they're saying here. If Phasima was stronger, she could make this jump. But yeah, she doesn't quite have the hops that she needs. So maybe we'll find a different way. It looks like there's a stone over here that we can push. So maybe there's like an alternative path to that zone. So we'll just do our regular climbs, or our regular hops and climbs. Can I jump from here? Because I have like a higher... No, okay. Alright. You know, for brigands who waylaid me on the road, so to speak, like, there's no one watching her. Like, there was not even a single guard. They just, and I think there was even like her cell gate was open. Like, they just let her have her way with this entire prison. Okay, so what's this? I'm told to interact. Push this object. Oh, they pull. Well, at least they pulled the ladder up. They did that much at least. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get on this ladder. Do some climbing. And aha, this is the stone I can push. Yes. When there's a will, there's a way, Phasima. Oh, there are our naughty friends over here. Because they're labeled bandits. That's how you know they're the bad guys. Okay. So we go over here. Let's loot this chest. What do we got? Health potion. Probably going to be useful if there are 3 brigands on the other side of this wall. Okay, there's got to be a reason that we can see them before they see us, right? I'm going to turn off my torch now. There's probably something we can do, right? Or something we can interact with. Okay, yeah, this, maybe we can listen to them or something. Oh, it says push this object. Tells me right there. Okay. Well, hey, don't mind if I do. Nice. Why beat him with bronze if you got the brains, Phasima says. Cleric of Insight. Our benevolent, altruistic cleric literally just dropping a ton of bricks on those poor souls' heads. Alright, let's jump down here. Oh. Click on a chest or other container to loot it. Been doing that. Everything you carry affects your carry weight gauge. So be wary of reaching your weight limit. Oh boy, we love inventory management. Some items can stack in the same cell. Okay, cool. Classic. Let's get into here. What we got? Phasima, what we got? There we go. We got an arrow, 5 arrows, a ration pouch, and some money. You will never be touching those arrows, so sorry about it. What did I say was the... I already forget what button is the one that lets me see things that are interactable. I assumed maybe I could loot these corpses, but maybe not. Maybe they're just story corpses, so they don't drop that sweet loot. Okay, so then let's open this door, right? No, I can't open that door? Can I just get on the side? No path. Okay. So there's got to be a way forward. Is it on this door? Ah, yes. This looks like something I can mess with. Oh, I just whipped out my... Oh, because I found my gear. That was what was in the chest. That's why I got
Nice move. That trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear.
Ah, now we're back at the tavern.
My flagon is
having a
empty of
drink.
ale, and Lord Karen still isn't here.
The council is likely busy with important matters of state, and we are not. So have patience. I have a tale to tell as well. I too was attacked, but I put an end to my enemies with blood and pain.
Yes, of
So,
course.
what are you
Corey
waiting
did.
for? Spit it out, why don't you?
That's gonna be interesting to see how the conversations work in like when we were interacting with characters, because everyone has their own personality. I'm interested to see. Oh, okay, so we are doing a fight. Hell yeah, we're doing a fight. Combat tutorial. Of course, Korug is the one that gets the combat tutorial. Moving to a point in the yellow area uses your main action to dash. Dash doubles maximum movement for the turn. However, you cannot use your action. Oh, yes, thank you, Mochi, for telling me that it is option. I remembered after you typed it, but I appreciate you typing it. However, you cannot use your action to attack or cast a spell. Remember, you can move normally and then decide whether to dash or use your action for something else. Understood. But why would Korug ever run? You know what I'm saying? Like, Korug's not a runner. He's a fighter. So I think the first thing we're gonna do, because he's a barbarian, is the classic barbarian start. We're gonna rage. Heck yeah. And then we're gonna get in and swing. Starving Wolf. Oh! One-shot drop, baby. Yeah, why would I mean, I guess I could move. I guess the game wants me to move this way, so maybe I should. But why would I? You know, why would... Let's roleplay this a bit and see what happens. So no, Korg's not gonna move. He's gonna ambush me on a bridge. I'll just murder you on the bridge. Ah, okay. So Wolf on the other side. Okay. I don't think I was hit. Attacking. To attack an enemy, use your... They're like, let's teach you how to attack. Korug's like, I already figured it out. I don't know if you saw the part where I just did a murder. You can also cast an attack spell or switch weapons. Korug doesn't need to switch weapons, and Korug can't spell the word spell. He knows axe. It is exactly one letter shorter and all the more effective in his hands. So obviously, yeah, this thing has to die. Swing away, Korug.
You're not coming back.
Korug, the meat machine, the blender, and turn. Yeah. These little pups wish they could. Clicking dodge uses your main action and provides the following benefits until the start of your turn. All attackers you can see have disadvantage on their rolls to hit. And you have, okay, so Wolf on Wolf crime. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That is legitimately very funny, and I'm very mad I didn't think of it before you did. Oh, that's good. Bravo. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the same as 5th edition. I actually can't remember if 5th edition dodge gives you advantage on dexterity throws, but it makes sense if it doesn't. It's a smart change if it's a change, or it might be standard. And then, yeah, I mean, final blow, right?
You lose.
Adios. Victory. Okay, so now they want me to keep moving, which I'm assuming would be over here. Oh yeah, there's a big rock over here they want me to mess with. Come on, Korug. You ended them all with blood and pain, as you announced. To avoid an opportunity attack, you can use the disengage action. For the rest of your turn, you can move close to enemies freely without any risk. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I see what they want me to do. They want me to do the classic, cut the bridge out from the other side. So yeah, I mean, let's give them what they want, huh? Let's give them what they want. So we can disengage, proceed, and then we can push this rock. I mean, if there's gonna be a way to run away from a fight, it might as well be collapsing an entire bridge on one wolf, which he clearly just
What
easily
a bunch
killed
of namby
3 of them.
pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
Shut your gob, or I'll shut it for you.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not
Oh my god, it
dragonborn,
just
I'm
went to
telling
German?
you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them.
Ah, easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration.
So Sorak
Anyone
is
here
not
could
a
be a
creature
Sorak.
in 5th
You
edition
never
or
know.
any stripe
No,
of D&D
come
that I'm
on.
aware of. So this has to be a creation
see.
for this
So,
narrative.
anyway, Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real, and not just in the Badlands.
Yeah, Korg's like, I
stumbled
know
across
they're
a secret
real. I'm one
settlement
of
right
them.
here in the Principality.
I'm sitting right across
Bullshit.
from you. And he's the
I
one who
travelled
doesn't
here from
believe
the
it.
east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path, because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into Stygian darkness.
Stygian instead of gloomy.
Oh,
Must be
my.
from his...
That's going to leave a mark.
Alright, so this is a Draxus. In Solasta, you will explore deep, dark places without natural light sources. It makes exploration and combat harder, especially for characters without dark vision. You can equip torches or cast light spells to reveal your environment. Well, it's very handy that I am a sorcerer then. You can light flammable items like torches on holders by interacting them by holding a torch or by casting a flaming spell on them, such as Firebolt. Turns out I got all that shit, baby. First of all, yeah, light. Oh, because actually, that's cool. You actually have to choose the item that, so in 5th edition, you have to, when you cast light, which is a spell that makes light happen, illuminates something, you actually imbue it on an object, so the object creates the light for you. And same thing here, you actually have to go into your inventory and choose the item, which is cool. Obviously, it's going to be the staff, because that's very cool. Very, very cool. Alright. Now, this area, for some reason, is animated a bit more smoothly. Let's test our ability to light shit on fire. Because I do know Firebolt. I know both of the spells they were talking about.
Solasta, evil, malmis.
Nice. I'm pretty sure he did a full 360 spin when he cast that spell, and I'm gonna cast it again just to double check. Let's see those moves.
Solasta, evil, malmis.
Yeah, absolutely, full 360. Okay, so we know he's got flowery speech and he's styling on him. Examine the totem. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I did not succeed.
What a peculiar style of art. Clearly, the work of some savage hand.
Okay, so we know that it did try to check my history knowledge, and I failed. So, I mean, I guess Adraxus already kind of gave up the goat. We know there's going to be orcs in here, but now Adraxus doesn't know that. Or then Adraxus doesn't know that. Now Adraxus does. Okay. Is this a door? Yes. Yes. Yeah, let's further proceed into the tunnel, which is just draped in skulls and battlements. That is obviously the path of least resistance, Adraxus. Alright, whoop. Let's move forward. If your character can cast healing spells, press the cast spell button, and select a spell in order to recover lost hit points. Oh my god! I didn't realize I was almost dead. You can also use a potion found in nearby loot. Open the inventory. I guess because I fell down the shaft, that makes sense. But obviously, they're gonna give us a potion in here because they just told us how to use it. Oh my god, look at that, a potion. And arrows, please. What does cautious mean? Deactivate cautious mode. A cautious character is stealthier and more aware. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming that's just like entering stealth mode. They just told me how to use my inventory and I was acting so overconfident that I forgot how to use it. I'm pretty sure it's down here on the inventory button. Yes, it was. 2d8. No, I don't need that much health. Adraxis is a sorcerer, so he doesn't have the most health points. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, component pouch. We'll want that for spells. So wait. Drink potion. There we go. I gained literally 1 health point. That is not enough. That is not enough. I went from 3 health to 4 health. Alright. Sick. Good drinking, Adraxis. Let's use the better one, I guess. Okay, there we go. Full up. Okay. Option. Nothing we haven't interacted with so far. What's over here? Story.
There they are. Discretion is clearly the better part of valor in this instance.
Alright, and there's our escape path. Activating cautious mode makes you slower, but it grants 2 benefits. Hidden objects and traps are easier to find, and you're harder for enemies to spot. Makes sense. When enemies search their presence, a gauge appears over their head, giving you time to react, which I'm sure will be very useful when my game is like running on a slight delay. So first I'm gonna activate cautious mode as they've told me to do. Okay, I see my little radius. Can I turn off my spell? I feel like it'd probably be a good idea to turn it off. Right? Like, I'm just gonna carry around this glowing stick while I'm trying to hide. Can I cancel this action? I don't see a way to turn it off. Well, I guess we're just gonna raw dog reality and hopefully not get seen. Okay, fair enough. Let's get up here. Mess with this winch. It's a winch, right? I mean, it's also a wheel, but I think there's a winch involved. Nailed it. Adraxis, truly inspired work over here. There you go. Scurry along. There you go. There you little cutie. Sneak your way on over. Alright. We love a way out. Cross the river. Easy enough. Whoa. I guess I can stop being cautious? I don't know. Come on. One more little leap. There we go. Perfecto. No, I can't climb up those vines. Unfortunate. Something in this rock. Abyss moss. Probably will need that for something. Okay. Come Come on, little guy. Ah, okay. And here's how we learn how to rest. Fair enough.
No other means of egress is apparent. Fine. Then I shall wait until they go. These creatures do hunt, right?
Yes, and I will talk to myself, as to be very conspicuous and not get caught by talking out loud. Take a long rest. You recover hit points. Party. So really, I didn't have to use any of those potions. I wasn't gonna get seen. But I know how to use them now. Many spellcasters know more spells than they can recall. Prepared spells. Excuse me. Check your hero's list of known spells. I don't have to worry about that with him because he is not a prepared spellcaster. He is a spontaneous caster. So let's take our little sleep. Yeah, let's take a little sleep. You've recovered all hit points and half your hit dice, just like 5th edition. Looks like the orcs are gone. Can I get through here? Yes, I can. Nice. And... oh, okay.
I would have slaughtered every one of those green-skinned monsters. Orcs
Says Koru,
have a very distinctive
who
stink.
is an orc.
We should build a council for all this wasted time. We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us. Yes, but I have good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
Come on now. Don't be a killjoy. We all sang for our supper. Now it's your turn.
Fine. You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Whoa.
So he was in dire straits. Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it. Because you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
Ah, so she's gonna be the one who teaches us how to use more stealth actions. Also has friends with criminal elements. Gwynhaleth, we're learning so much about you. Recover the stolen gem. Fair enough. Well, it seems like I should be in caution mode. Oh, can I put on her bow now? Hell yeah. That's the way Gwynhaleth should be. Enter the fort. Use cautious mode to move. I'm one step ahead of you. Use cautious mode to move stealthily. Enemies can hear you if they cross your noise circle, and they will spot you as soon as you leave cautious mode. Your noise circle depends on your armor type and your stealth skill. Also, it's a good idea to avoid moving into an enemy's field of view. So this feels like very Metal Gear Solid right now. Remain in cautious mode for the whole duration of this mission. I was not planning on leaving it, but thank you for reiterating. You must make a stealth check if you attempt an object interaction while within hearing range of an enemy. Okay, that makes sense. And you'll remain undetected only if you succeed. Oh, it also allows you to find and follow tracks. Oh, cool. Which is exactly what Gwynhaleth would do. She's on the trail. Yes, let me follow these tracks. Tactical espionage action. Gwynhaleth. Yeah, if there's a box, Gwynhaleth will be unstoppable. Gwynhaleth will turn into main character if there's a box. Right click and drag, rotate camera view, and change perspective. I think I've already been doing that. I don't think there's anything different there.
Oh, Liam, always thoughtful.
Thieves' tools. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. I don't think Gwynhaleth actually is proficient in thieves' tools. She's very stealthy, and she is able to spot tracks. She definitely has those skills, but I did not make her much of a lockpick, so should be interesting. All right, there's a guard there. his little circle thing was red for a second, but he doesn't seem to be reacting to me. So I think I'm okay. Let's just try to be as close to the wall as we can on the other side. Okay. No tracks yet, but seems like this is the way we want to go. Whoa. Gwen, slow down, Gwen. Too overzealous. Try picking the lock, mouse over the locked door or chest, and left click. Oh, okay, select the whole party, most skilled character. Cool. Nice. Okay. Sneaking away. I feel like this is perfectly set up to do like a stealth segment where you have to like avoid, yeah, the guards, obviously. I've played a video game before. Okay, that guard's leaving. Can I just moiter you? No, probably not. I mean, what? I would never do an unsolicited moita. Okay, maybe they're not moving, so I'm just gonna go this way. More guards. There's only two? The one's facing me, but I'm not getting any indicator that they see me. So I'm just gonna hug the wall very tightly and go about my business. Nice, I opened it with my bow. I just tapped my bow on the door and it opened up. You learned that in archery school, for anyone who's unaware. Find the treasure room. Okay. Well, I'm totally outside. Whoa, I can pick some flowers, though. Which I might just do. Okay, nobody's on the battlements. Can I climb? What did I find? An angry violet. I think I can climb. I mean, that seems very like something I should be able to do. Heck yeah. Oh, we love it. Oh, we're inside. We're doing sneaky stuff. Ooh, a trap. What do I do? Can I disarm it? Try to disarm. Yes. I would love it if you tried to disarm. To disarm a trap, you must first detect it. One step ahead of you, my guy. If you try to open or lockpick a chest with a trap that you haven't detected, you will only find out about the trap when you trigger it. That's generally how traps work. To try disarming a trap, mouse over it and left click. Okay. Okay. It's a trap! Thank you, Mochi, for summoning that into existence. Some traps can only be disarmed by triggering them? That's not really disarming them, that's just experiencing the trap. Some traps can only be experienced by triggering them. If you fail to disarm a trap, you may trigger it or lock it or simply need to try again. Okay. Yeah.
Done and done.
Nice. Some traps can only be suffered by eating the trap to the face. Okay. One chest is only for show, the other is for story. Okay. You got this? Oh, okay. This is a piece of junk. I thought she broke it. Oh, there it is. There's my... Sorry, Liam's heirloom. Some gold. Escape from the fort. Well, is there another convenient window for me to jump out of? You're telling me I can't make that? I'm a wilderness survivor. I can't hop that little fence. So are they gonna make me sneak all the way back? Is that what I'm... Okay. Alright. Okay, fair enough. Oh, but now they've changed the guard positions. Oh god, everything's breaking again. Okay, we're back here. They've changed the guard positions, so now they're probably have to think of some unique way to get through this. Alright.
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam is bold.
Liam, what are you doing here?
Sometimes the
I
course
told
of
you I'd take
adventures-
care of it.
This means if you let them die, the game is over. So we can't let Liam die, is what I've just learned. If you attack an enemy while undetected, you gain the advantage of surprise. Heck yeah, we're gonna be doing some stealth shots. That means you have advantage on your attack roll. Yep, if you are a rogue, your attack will be sneak attack. And we're not a rogue. They definitely designed this section with rogues in mind. But I do have a bow. And I have the element of surprise. I'd like to shoot you, Liam. How do I do that? Or no, not Liam. Don't shoot Liam. Liam's our friend. Shoot. Who am I shooting? The lone shark. Yes. Wow. A critical hit. I didn't even need this thing. Gwyn crushed it.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Oh, cute. So we actually get to choose who's speaking, and that we'll use their dialogue prompt. Awesome. Fasima also has the same haircut as this guy. They go to the same. They go to the same stylist. Yeah, I think Gwynhaleth would take this one.
Depends on who's asking.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
Fine. I'd like to present you with a bill for the time we just spent cooling our heels.
Feel free. The Council's bursary enjoys a good laugh.
Might we ask a bit more about this quest of yours, sir, if you please?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing.
Excuse me.
What do you want to know?
Oh, I like that. That's kind of fun that you get to choose who speaks. Are you our employer?
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will
Thanks,
serve
Karis
as
the Bingo.
deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
I'm blessed. Blessed up. About the Legacy Council.
We hear this is a mission for the Council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Maraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple. But you know, politics? The Council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms.
Our
It was
quest
created
givers.
to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
What are these?
Which countries make up these Eastern Kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north. The
Ooh,
Kingdom
Snow
of Galavan
Alliance.
to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly.
Snow levels
more
are
or
also
less,
fun.
But
Always
the
fun.
peace is fragile.
Yeah, this is cute. This like feels like someone's homebrewed like D&D game, which has been like converted into a, you know, like you're getting their lore drops of like all the important players of their world. Like it's cool. You can definitely tell this is like a dungeon master was crafting these elements. What organizations are there?
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra
Hell
Keen.
yeah. You know you're playing a D&D game when people have last names like Sunblaze. What are the Badlands?
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the elven empire called Maniculum. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great
I was literally
Cataclysm.
about to say
Now,
that was
only
destroyed by
ruins
the
remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
Filled with experience points for us to gobble up.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we missed one.
What can you tell us about this place, the Principality?
We don't exactly have the time. Anyway, the Principality of Masgarth is ruled by Princess Kaiwood Silverflower. We are a wealthy
Silverflower!
state with
Oh, this is
fertile
such a
lands
homebrew D&D
and
campaign.
the easiest
Sunblaze,
access to the
Silverflower.
Badlands through
Oh,
a
I
pass
love it. It's
called
so
the
cute.
Copperhead Road. We're in the capital, Caer Kiflin, which was once part of the
Okay,
ancient
not
Manicullan
Caer
Empire
Siflin or
of the
Siflin,
High
whatever it is.
Elves. Hence the magnificent elvish buildings up there in the High Tower. While we don't have a state religion, all of the major faiths of Solasta are represented here, though we tend to favor Einar, the god of valor and fidelity.
All right.
We should go, don't you think?
Very well.
Thanks for telling me about
Come,
your
gather your things. You're
government
late for
and
your
your city
swearing
and
in.
your gods.
Hurry up and wait.
I'm
story of
trying
my
to kill
life.
things. I'm Korug. I'm just here to drink beers and crack skulls. Right. So we've seen everyone's origin story, how they got wrapped up in this council. Well, I guess not really how they got this council job, really? I guess just how they got to the council job. Some more twisty than others. Everyone was like, "Yeah, I got besieged by bandits. I was attacked by wolves. I was thrown in a cell." And Gwyneth was like, "I robbed some guy. Yeah, I was on my way here, and then I decided I'd just rob this guy for my drunk friend." That's how I spent my day while you all were getting ambushed and dropped into pits. I did a robbery and a murder. Completely voluntary. Oh, you know it's gonna be good when we get a long loading screen. I have no idea, like, how stressful this is on the computer at all. I mean, like, it isn't a very technically intense game. Like, the graphics and the systems are definitely lower than Baldur's Gate was. Although for some reason I feel like Baldur's Gate ran. No, that's a lie. Baldur's Gate ran a little harsher. There was definitely a couple like full stalls that we had during our playthrough. I mean, eventually they kicked through, but there were a couple times where like things just completely stopped. Although, is this a warrant for? What are they loading? It still says loading. It has to be a massive world space, considering that they loaded like a prison, a manor, a cliffside, like very quickly. But this took forever. Okay, click any key to start. Ah, of course, yes, the main town. The Principality's capital is a large city. Makes sense. Right now, you need to find the Legacy Council. Once you've been there, you'll have access to the fast travel function. Sounds handy. But for now, you'll have to walk a little. Go north and up the stairs to Sunblaze Court. Commander Sunblaze, whatever his name was. Then take the stairs to the west to the council. Okay. Oh, look at our party! Look at our friends! This is us! Oh, how cute. There's gotta be a way... I think time has stopped. Yeah, someone cast time stop on our party. There's gotta be a way where I can rearrange their party configuration, right? Because this would not be how I would have them marching into battle if I had something to say about it. Like, we have the person with a bow and the person who does magic in the front, and the person with the shield and the literal bag of hit points and anger, which is Kolrug, in the back, which seems like a less than ideal setup. Hey, we can start talking to characters, learning things. Hugo Reckwood. Sure.
Let's get you deputized first, shall we?
Oh, okay. Can't talk to me until I'm a deputy? Fair enough. On Bagmorden.
We'll talk after your swearing in.
Okay, I'm starting to sense a theme here. Nobody wants to deal with us until we're minted. Oh, they said to the north. I see there's a compass rose at the bottom. If I shift my... yes. Okay, perfect. Now I should be due north. So now I'll just keep going this way. Although the stairs seem very important, they are not due north. Temple quarter. Oh, guard. Let me guess. That's not the way to the council.
Stay in the light, citizens.
Why not? Okay. Maybe north is up and around? Oh yeah, this was the big courtyard that they took forever to load.
This place is magnificent.
Oh, we have a town crier. What's going on here? Oh, it's the mayor. Mayor Kiardith Brightspark. Oh my god, these names. Like, these are the kind of names I would give
I'm
characters.
busy. Come back later.
These are the kind of names. I mean, I still give some characters names like this because it is like a D&D trope. But like back when I was DMing in high school, like every character had a name like Flamebrow, Brighthearth, Starseed. I don't know, like whatever. It was always like, you know, those like classic 2-word conjunction names. Okay, it seems like everybody. Maybe I'm dumb. Iron Shell. Like, oh my god. Yeah, this was like every naming trope I used as a young...
Stay in the light, citizens.
Okay, I would love to stay in the light, but I'm honestly just trying to figure out how I get to the council. You told me to go north, and I'm north. Oh, you want to talk to me, though.
The law provides adventurers.
Law preserve us.
Oh,
The
that's
owl
right. That's her
watch
god.
over you, faithful one.
That's cool. They like recognized that they were the same faith. That's fun. But she's the one who's like, we should go.
We do require your services.
Okay, what are you, a merchant of some kind? Holy symbol. Okay. What did it say? Divine belt buckle? Oh, that's cool. That's like your holy symbol. So it doesn't have to be an amulet. It can be... That's cool. What is Fasima's holy symbol? She has an amulet. Okay. But that's cool. Because in the game, you can inscribe, your holy symbol can be an inscription on an item. It's kind of like a rarer type of focus. But they do write that it can be an emblem, and that's cool that they actually have represented that as, wow, a belt buckle and a crown? That's actually pretty dope. Note to self, get Fasima a holy crown later in the game. Okay. Oh, wait, I think, okay. Wait a second. Maybe I had this all wrong, because you can see, okay, I'm pointing with my actual finger. Like, you can see that. You can see that my little item down here is actually, my little waypoint is actually moving, and we're far here. So wait, is north not the way that I thought it was? I mean, oh god, I'm inside of a house. Okay. I mean, I'm a little confused. I feel like if my compass was north and I kept going forward... I'm really good at video games. I don't know if you noticed, I'm a pro gamer, pro strats. Or can I? Do I have a larger map? Open the map. Yes, that is exactly what I want. Sunblaze Court. Isn't this what I wanted to do? Oh, is it a waypoint? Was I there and I just didn't see like where to enter the court? That makes a lot of sense for me, actually, honestly. Okay. So I was right. My instinct was right. That was Sunblaze Court. Now where do you go to enter the court? Is it even further up? Wow. This is why I'm a dungeon master and not a player, because I would just get everyone lost.
Nice gardens.
Nice gardens. Who are you? Not anyone I can interact with, huh? Okay. Okay. So, if north should be this away, right? Hallman Summer. I mean, yeah, this looks like a pretty important place to be. Let's see, what do you have to say? Anything? Or let me guess.
Clear skies, my friends.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to say, let's get you deputized. Instead, he's clear skies, my friends. Okay. I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I am so close to where I need to be, and yet so far. That's a priestess who we don't need to talk to a priestess, or else they probably would have told us we had to. Let's go over here. That's unexplored over there. Oh, God. That's down. Oh, but I can interact with this holy statue, I assume. Let's take a look.
That's a view.
Our eternal heroes. Oh. Are these the backers? I think this game was kickstarted. Oh, that's really cute and cool. Aw, the Kickstarter backers have like a honorary statue in the gardens. It's really fun. See, that's smart. That's like smart. What's the word? Audience participation, game design. I like that. Whoa, I am controlling this game like I am drunk. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Not gonna lie. Let's open up the map again. New Empire Embassy, the Promontory. The Legacy Council is what we want. Which is interesting because they were like, you can't fast travel, but then clearly we can. So let's go there. Yeah, thank you. The compass is confusing. I feel like I'm pointing it on north and then it's not taking me north. Or it says it's north and then it's not. But we found it.
Look at the size of this council hall.
So, this is what they spend our taxes on.
Look! Is that...
The princess! Wait. Is she leaving? Apparently so.
Then who will administer the oath?
I've gotten the Jesus ad 5 times already. I don't know what that means, the Jesus ad? Is there like a prominent Jesus ad happening right now that I'm unaware of?
The maid who empties her chamber pot? No, we're not as important as that. Perhaps her stable boy.
You thought it would be the princess?
This Lord Karen guy is kind of an asshole.
Doesn't she lead the council?
No. In this chamber, she's just another delegate. Lady Keen, the council's oath keeper, is trusted by all.
The chosen.
Lord Karen,
Yes, milady.
are these your new deputies?
They are, milady.
My name is Lyra Keen, oath keeper of the council,
Point down.
and I will be administering your vows. Once sworn in, you will carry the authority of the council wherever you go. Your every action will reflect upon the council's reputation. Remember that, always. Now, please, raise your right hands. Do you, each and all, solemnly swear your lives and allegiance to this council, and promise to carry forth our mission
To all of these
protect
people
our
who you
alliance
just
from
met
any
5
who
minutes
threaten the
ago,
common
many of
good.
which were being
I
paid
swear.
to dick to. Okay,
Excellent.
I swear, yes. I will do that.
Lord Karen will enter your name into the council's register. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations, deputies.
Wait, that's it?
Don't even get me started on Gaga. She left me on hold with Alejandro. I feel like I'm out of the loop. There's Jesus ads. There's Lady Gaga ads. I need to hop on my computer to subscribe. Oh, are they... Why is my channel being targeted with Jesus ads? What about Dungeons and Dragons content screams? Yeah, we need to... actually, now that I think about it, we need to get these people Jesus, right? The Satanic Panic. We need to save their souls. So let's wait. Are Adrax's and Korug's heads stuck in the same animation loop? I think they are. I think they're doing the exact same like head tilts at the exact same time. While Gwynhaleth and Phasima are just like stoic, just like unmoving. Hail Solasta! Hail Solasta!
Stop wasting time. What's the mission?
Well, a motivated deputy. So, the mission. As I'm sure you know, the council maintains a number of outposts to secure the border between the Principality and the Marches.
Okay.
One of them is the former Imperial fortress, KLM. It's held by some 50 troops under the command of Captain Henrik.
And they're beset
He
by
sends
monsters.
us weekly status reports, or rather, he
they used to, which means
We
where'd
haven't
they
heard a
go?
word from him in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Leave immediately for KLM and find out if anyone there is still alive.
Well, I can tell you a lot of them are going to
If
be
Captain
dead.
Henrik or anyone else is still breathing, bring him back.
And we're about to make
The council wants
more
a
of them dead.
first-hand report.
Wait, you spoke of the marches. Yeah, let's ask some questions.
Wait. These marches, they're not in the Badlands, are they?
The Marches are a no man's land between the civilized world and the Badlands. It's outside the chain of mountains that really define the Badlands. We wouldn't send you in there. Yet.
You'd honestly get your shit kicked in, so we're just going to let you handle some of our menial tasks before we let you get absolutely destroyed. Tell us about Captain Henrik.
What can you tell us about this Captain Henrik?
A fine officer. More than 15 years in the Principality's army. He inspires trust, loyalty, and courage. Hence the decision to post him there, facing danger.
Okay. Sounds dangerous.
A whole garrison gone? There are only 4 of us.
Just find out what happened. Run back if you get scared.
We hear ya. Just so you know, we'd like to start slow, meaning more treasure, less danger.
You
See?
don't get to choose your
Coral's
mission,
really
I'm
the
afraid.
brains of this operation.
So, gather what you need and go.
I
Time
want to do
is
the
of the essence.
jobs where I won't die, and I won't have to worry about dying, but I get all the good stuff. You got any jobs like that? Where I don't have to do nothing, but I still get all the reward? Sounds like a good job.
Right, I guess that's that, eh? It's on to Care Lem.
Faction relations. The 5 council factions have representatives in Care Kiflin. They can sell you a beefy boy brolic brain. The alliteration on that one. The alliteration. They can say equipment, spells, many other things. The better relationship with a faction, the more they have to offer and lower their prices. However, these factions are in competition with each other, which means you can't please them all. Various subquests will give you opportunities. Okay, classic. Everyone has their little... Press the map button to open the window. The waypoint has been found. For now, you can use fast travel. Okay. So eventually we're gonna have to learn... Oh wait, we just leveled up. Hell yeah. Our first level up in the game. Characters ready to level up. Take a long rest to start the level up sequence. Which is, I bet... Okay, so that's another interesting thing to note. Mochi subscribed with Prime. Hey! Thank you, Moch, for the 4-month subscription. My heart goes out to you. Yeah, I'm sure. With all the Jesus ads, you'll probably be spared some of that. Can I grab y'all? Okay. Which is probably why they want us to go to the inn, because if we go to the inn, we can probably rest, which means we can level up. I see what they're doing here. But it's good to know that they are sort of implementing I don't want to say a variant rule, but not everybody that I know who runs 5th edition, like, requires you to level up on a long rest. I sometimes do it, but not all the times. Okay, so yeah, let's go back to the Gravekeeper's Cask, which is a pretty good name for a the Arcanium. Oh, okay. So the people who are a part of factions will be tagged on their marker, which is good to know, and we'll eventually have to learn about these alliances to see who we're going to start doing more quests for. Finally delivered from the Lord. Praise be to... I forget the god that my character worships. Pakira? I have to look at her character sheet. It was whatever that priest looked at us and was like, yes, the god of law. I feel like I changed Solasta. This is... Where did this weird joke come from where we're just saying salad all the time? I feel like I missed a major development in our joke crafting here. Are you sure you want to travel? Yes. Stretch. Okay. All right. I can't see myself. I have my camera off, so I don't know what you can see or not see of me, but I will be stretching. Oh, can I just say? So I was on vacation for a week. Well, actually more than a week, like a week and a couple days, back in Pittsburgh. So I hadn't been going to the gym that entire time, and I love going home for many reasons, but one of the reasons why I love going home is that my dad... Show pony mode. My dad... Can I pause the game? Yeah. Oh my god, do you hear me cracking? I'm cracking like I'm a creaky old oak tree. My dad, like, he kind of jokes, but he's also kind of true in the fact that he's like, well, in New York City, you're probably not eating all good like you do back home. So he just like shovels barrels of food down my throat. And it's all really good. He's a very good cook, like fancy steaks and seafood and all this stuff. But that, suffice it to say, I spent more than like a week at home and did not work out at all and just continually crammed every manner of delicacy into my face. And so I got back a couple days ago and I was like, well, no time like the present, I gotta go back to the gym. But they changed all of the gym equipment out near where I live, and they upgraded it, which is nice, because, you know, the other machines were like old and some of them were like always broken, and that was annoying. But how do I describe it? Like, I feel like because they're newer, their like tension mechanisms are different. They're like better, because I have a notebook that sorry, I'm like still stretching, but it feels good. I have a notebook that I track all of my gym progress, and it'll be like, you know, I did how many sets of this weight on this exercise, and I track if I felt like I could go over it or if I fell under it and whatnot. They knew you were stuffing your face all week. Yeah, I know, they very conveniently they switched that equipment out. But because I think it's newer, like the tension is higher, which makes the machines like harder to maneuver, because like I write in my journal, like, I lifted this much weight, 30 times on this exercise. So I go to the new machine and I'm like, all right, well, that's where I was last time, and like plug it in. And granted, I was off for a week, so like I expected to be not as strong. Like, I bumped most lifts down like 5, 10, maybe 15 pounds just to get like a feel for it. But like, I think because the machines are newer, the tension is so much higher that it was like markedly harder to move the weight. Like, I did these hip abduction exercises where you like crunch your thighs like you're trying to like smash a watermelon, and it's not like I'm just sore from going to the gym. It's like my legs are screaming at me. Like, I very clearly shot way too far, but it was like much lower than my original marks were in my journal. So either the original machines were calibrated way off and were never actually the weight that I was I almost said pumping. What a bro thing to say. So it wasn't like the same weight that I was pumping. Like, I wasn't getting the same pump. It's either was not the same weight that I was pushing, or the machines are so new and like everything is so tight that like I'm actually like pushing the weight that it should have been pushing, which is a lot heavier. So I don't know what that says about me and the experience that I had, but my body has been very sad the past couple days. All right, let's see what's going on here.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
Before you were pumping 100. Okay, more than 100. I get that I'm not Korug over here. I'm not the muscle machine. I'm not the half-orc barbarian. But I can put up more than 100 pounds. Give me the benefit of the doubt here. I like how this person's like, what can I help you with? And Gwynholeth's only option is, your beer tastes bad. So we're going to click that one.
Your beer is terrible. And that's being polite about it.
What? I've never had any complaints about the beer before. Maybe your palate is not refined enough.
She's like, that's fine. I actually sleep in the dirt and I eat roots all the time because I'm a ranger. So maybe you're right. Adds extra 0 to each weight. I mean, it honestly, and it's weird because some of them, I'm going back on this, because some of the machines, like, they have a less, how do I describe it? like, you know how like on a weightlifting machine, it will show you like the highest tier of weight that you can output. Some of them are like way lower. Like they don't have the same scale. And yet it felt much harder. Maybe, you know what I think it is? I think that the entire mathematical system for calculating weight actually changed while I was away on vacation. No one told me that we decided collectively to alter our entire perception of how heavy things are. And that was really the problem. Someone should have sent me a missive. And what if it's kilograms? That's what I'm saying. Did we convert? And no one told me? Tell us about
Tell us about your tavern.
The inn? Well, it's not that old, but somehow it feels like it's been here forever. Well, you can meet all kinds of people here, that's the good thing. An old scavenger, a diplomat from the council, a knight, a lord, a beggar. We also have rooms to rent by the night.
That's what we
Why
want.
the name? Gravekeep's Cask.
Well, it's very old, from imperial times. Perhaps a historian would know, but I don't.
Oh, that's the worst. When you ask the person at the bar, like, what's the cool story about the bar, and they just don't know. That actually happened to us. I went on a vacation with a couple of friends, and we went to this like honky tonk bar, and it was like the whole thing was like, this is the original saloon from the town's inception. You know, it's like a tourist attraction kind of thing. And so we all sit down to eat. We like played pool and we got food. And then we're sitting down to eat, and one of my friends like, and the place settings that they gave you were actually replicas of newspapers from like that time, like when the saloon first opened. So like this whole place was really trying to sell its like historical significance, if you will. That was like its like selling point. And then my one friend was like, wow, this place is like really cool. Like, is this all the buildings like original like flooring or whatever? And the waitress just like looks at her and is like, how am I supposed to know? Which was like such a wild, like she didn't say it like mean. It was just sort of like how am I supposed, like, it's just like, but why don't you know that? If that's your entire restaurant's bag, if that's like the whole reason why it's, you know, famous. I think in training they should cover like, yeah, this is like the original floor plan, or like these are the original wood panels. It's like, how am I supposed to know? I thought that was so funny. Also, I got these new blue light glasses because I'm planning. I wear contacts if you don't know, because I have terrible eyesight. But I'm planning, fingers crossed, on getting LASIK eye surgery. Not soon. I have to save up money for it because, you know, I'm a regular person that doesn't have $1 million. But I've talked to like 2 separate friends about this. I wasn't even talking to them about a LASIK eye surgery. It just came up in conversation. I'd been considering it, and both of my friends were like, best decision I've ever made with my entire life. And so now I feel like I have to at some point in my life. But yeah, so I wanna get used to wearing like blue light glasses, so that, because I work from home and I do things like this online, so I spend a lot of time in front of screens. And maybe once I get my eyes repaired, I want to completely shred them back into their defunct state. But I really dig these like clear frames. I don't know. I feel trendy. Laser on your eye holes. I know. I'm like, actually, Mochi says I would make up fake stories. I mean, that is a good bit. That is a good bit to make up stories about the old saloon. I'm sure it'll eventually get you fired if you like really start talking out the side of your mouth. But like, that's definitely, I would do it for the bit. Laser on your eye holes. I know. I hate needles. And so lasers are probably like the worst case scenario advancement from needles, right? It's like, how can we take the concept of a needle, which pierces your flesh and your body with ruthless abandon, and somehow make it worse? Oh, let's make it intangible and super hot. You know, there's like a lot of things that make me nervous about it. But I mean, this procedures have been around for a while. Apparently, it's pretty safe at this point, and I don't know. My friend got LASIK and one of the layers fell and burned his vision. Why would you tell me that? I'm literally just talking about how it's like relatively safe. What do you mean the lasers fell and blurred his vision? Like permanently? Did they fix it? Can they fix it? Oh my god, I was feeling so confident about this and I was getting so excited and you literally just... Oh, the lasers fell? Like, what do you mean they fell? Like, into his eye? Where does a laser fall? It's a laser. It shoots in a direction. What is it? Where did it go? Did the machine fall? That's horrible. Oh my god. I'm gonna wait for your response on that, but I guess I'm gonna ask about this room in the meantime.
We'd like to stay for the night.
Sure. Just walk up to the suite and settle in.
A suite?
It's more like a large bedroom, really. But you know, this is the capital city.
This is the capital city. Final Destination type beat. Yeah, I mean, that does sound like some Final Destination bullshit. Level up. Yeah, this is what we want to do. Exciting. Yeah, we just went from 8 health to 14. That's a pretty big jump. Unlock class features, sorcery points. A pool of internal power which can be used to alter magic spells. 1 point per sorcerer level, restored at long rest. Allows the conversion. Okay, so it's just like 5th edition. Do sorcerers get a meta magic at this level? Also, I don't really know why I chose this thing that made... Like, I swear I didn't have a lot of options for facial markings. For the Dragonborns, it looks like he just has like a blood-covered maw, which I don't think, in my headcanon, that's not what that is. It's supposed to be like some sort of, I don't know, like ritual paint. But it just gave him some visual distinction, other than like his other stuff. Do sorcerers get a metamagic option? Oh, I learn a spell though. I don't want to unlearn Burning Hands, because as a fire sorcerer, I'm going to want all of the... If it says burning in it, I'm going to want it. But I can learn a new spell. I get 1. Hi, yeah, what do I want? Sorcerers. Sorcerers are mostly going to be like our blaster. But I already have a blasty spell. Magic missile, but I have firebolt, so it seems kind of like... Maybe that's doubling up on range that I don't need. Detect magic as a ritual might be cool. Because he is kind of our dedicated magic person. But wait, can Fasima learn that as well? Yeah. Because if Fasima can learn it, maybe I leave that to her. Channel Divinity, turn undead. Foreknowledge. Channel Divinity is still the immediate feature and dodge enemies' attacks better for 1 minute. The first attack made against you. Okay. So that's her special cleric subtype that is unique to this game. Is the Foreknowledge, the Insight cleric, which is cool. Essentially, it essentially gives her a turn of dodge, which is cool. Prepare spells. Yeah, she can prepare detect magic. So maybe I keep that on her. How many spells can she prepare per day? I have 3 slots. Select 5 spells to prepare. Okay. So yeah, we don't want Bane. We don't need Bane. No free hand to cast somatic components. Ah, because her shield. Interesting. But then again, we don't need... Interesting. Bless? Because Bless is a really good spell. I guess I never realized that you couldn't cast it when you had items in your hand. Wow, and same thing with Guiding Bolt. So I'm going to have to give her a setup, like an item setup, that does not include a weapon in her hand so she can use these, like... if she needs to. But I can prepare 5 spells. So I think Shield of Faith is a good one to have on hand. Can I? Why can't I? Prepare spells. Clears all prepared spells. Okay. So I feel like Bless is such a good spell. We're gonna want that. Guiding spell is like borderline broken. It's so good. I feel like she should have detect magic. She already has detect good and evil and identify because of her domain, which is perfect actually. She's gonna be like our utility caster. I can already kind of tell, which is good because Adraxis needs to worry about like dealing damage and doing battlefield stuff. So her doing healing and utility is like a good setup. Healing word is our ranged heal, which is probably worthwhile having, as is Shield of Faith. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Cure Wounds is also really handy to have. It heals more than Healing Word, but you actually have to touch them to do Cure Wounds, while as Healing Word I can do at any range. And eventually I'll be able to, well, not any range, but a further range than touch. Even though it heals less. So I feel like that's probably the prepare for now. We can always, you know, do different prepares later. Kolrug is going to be an easy level up. He just gets bigger and stronger. Reckless attack. Before you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee. Okay, yep. Danger sense. Perfect. I want to get into like one party fight before like the end of the night. I want everyone to like fight together is what I want to see. Because I want to see like, we were doing combat, but it was like the tutorial combat, so it was kind of like training wheels, you know? I want to get into a fight where we actively have like more agency and control over the characters and like what happens is what I would like to see. Gwynoleth is now level 2 ranger. Fighting style. Oh! Heck yeah, I forgot. Gwynoleth can cast spells. Fighting style, she's obviously going to be an archer because I want her to be our ranged weapon attacker. How many spells can you get? 2? Oh, perfect. So we're going to give her Cure Wounds just in case something bad happens to Phasima. Then no matter what, we'll kind of have a ripcord, emergency ripcord to pull with Gwynoleth. Also, I just saw a couple other people join the stream. Welcome. Oh. Sorry, my volume shut down for a second. Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Please have some fun with us. So yeah, so we'll give her Cure Wounds on the off chance something bad happens to Phasima. We can heal her and then, you know, keep the fight going. And Hunter's Mark is kind of like the classic... Can you administer a good berry to someone when they're downed in this game? Because that would be good too, just giving her 1 HP. You have 10 of them. I don't know this game well enough yet. You know what? Let's gamble with it. Let's try it. So in theory, hail Solasta! Hail Solasta! In theory, I should be able to generate 5 good berries, and then keep them on Gwynoleth's person. I'm gonna sneeze again. Excuse me. Whew. Keep them on Gwynoleth's person, and then if Phasima goes down, I hope that I'll be able to like administer her a good berry and bring her back to health. And then Hunter's Mark is just a crazy good ranger spell. She's gonna be our primary ranged weapon damage dealer, so it's like makes sense. Which brings us back to Adraxis, where we started and we never finished. Oh man, picking spells for a sorcerer is so nerve-wracking for me. because they're so, like, they're not prepared spellcasters, so it's a lot more permanent. We're going to ignore unlearning the spell. So we know that we're not going to do, like, detect magic or whatever. That's definitely Fasima's deal. Color spray. He's my fave. Who's your fave? Tell me who is your fave, Mochi. Maybe color spray? It blinds enemies, which gives us some, like, battlefield control. What is that? Target 1. Cone 3. Oh, no, sorry. Trump person's target 1. This is a cone of 3. This bio, I like his sass. Yeah, Adraxus definitely has a bit of a sassy streak. I think it's because I gave him that, like, haughty aristocrat personality, which is fun. He's cute. Look at him. Dragon, but he got that dog in him and that ice on him. Wow. Adraxus Belkalor fan club, raise up. give W's in the chat for the big Adraxus win. I know sleep is really good at lower levels for control, but it kind of gets outpaced at higher levels. So I'm kind of like, not want to take it. I'm just gonna go for color spray. I feel like this guy is fancy and flashy, and having a rainbow shoot out of his hand and, like, blinding everyone sounds like definitely his style. Oh, and I learned shield this level too. That is good to know. Yeah, let's do that. And then, am I done? Close. Nice. Here I am in the inn. In the inn. Car Martel is the person we talked to. Already. He's the bloody innkeeper. Is Lord Karen is here? At the bar? Isn't he like Lord Regent or whatever? What's he doing here? Just chilling by the fire? Oh, this is the place where he gave us the job. I just made that connection. This is the bar we started in. Okay. What's this?
Go get killed in the Badlands.
Oh, that was the drunk who was talking shit on us before. Buy some food for the journey. Okay.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
Oh, no, we can't buy food from him?
We should go.
I feel like I should be able to buy food from you, but we'll worry about that a different time. I feel like there was another... Yeah, there was another character to interact with here. Headland Sure Spell. So let me guess, you're like the magic item or the spell dealer.
Clear skies, adventurers.
Oh, but you're not gonna...
Clear skies, adventurers.
Okay, so you're not gonna... Okay, maybe not for now. Buy some food for the journey. Before you leave Kerlem, you should visit the local stores, make sure you've got everything you need. Take your time to optimize your equipment, but at least buy rations of food. You can buy some at Gorham's Emporium. Gorham's Emporium, Gorham's Emporium, Gorham's Emporium, Gorham's Emporium, Gorham's... Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. I'm back in voice and speech class. Okay, so what am I doing now? I'm buying food. At least I'm going to. I'm attempting to. Somewhere. Where? How do I leave? Get me out of here. Where's the door? Hydrate. Theater claps are threatening. Listen, you don't have to tell me that theater class was threatening. I experienced Many of them. Both high school and collegiate level. I'm very well aware. But you did say I have to hydrate, did you not? I have my water here somewhere. There we go. Water. From the makers of all the other elements that compose the cosmos. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I want to get into a fight. I want to kill a monster. I want to make something bleed. That reminds me, Fasima, let's give you a inventory setup that has oh, I can't have it like set to 2. Because I was gonna have one set where she had her shield and a free hand to do the spells, but maybe I can't do that. So instead I'll do one where she just has her mace, so she has a free hand available to cast spells, I guess. You already have, yeah, you have your double swords. Korug, you just need your axe. That's all you need. Let's give you 2 axes, why not? What does Korug need besides axes? More axes. And then Adraxis, you're fine. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we needed to go to Gorham's Emporium. The Gorham's Emporium, that's the Arcanium guy. I'm gonna need to speak to you. Hugo Reckwer. Oh, Hugo was the person we were gonna talk to before, but he was like, talk to me when you're a deputy, or whatever. So let me talk to you. Why let me go there? Oh, he's the magic shop. Visit the magic shop. Well, hey, it's on our quest marker. In Solasta, you can craft various items. Good to know. To do so, you need the proper equipment, ingredients, skill, and time for magical items. Sometimes you need to know spells. Crafting is performed while traveling once your party is set up camp, but is not yet sleeping. Characters who can devote some of their free time to working on their current crafting task. These are the tools required for crafting. Potions, herbalism, scrolls kit, makes sense. Poisons, poisoners kit, enchanted weapons and armor, a monocolin rosary. You need to be proficient with the tools to use them. Okay. You need to be proficient with the crafting tool. Oh, excuse me. All right. Okay. Crafting recipes. Crafting is like always a thing in games that like I never do as I play. Like I'll just play the game with whatever equipment I find, and then towards the end game.
How may I help you?
Oh, look at your fancy magic person suit. Like by the time the end game rolls around and like I'm trying to min-max every square inch of my character that I've not that I've ignored, I've upgraded their equipment, but like, you know, you can always get better gear by crafting than you can find, but I don't ever care about it until the very end of the game where I'm like, oh, I can just tailor make everything now. You know, this is probably what I'm gonna end up doing. But, you know.
What do you sell here?
Mostly potions for heroic adventurers like yourselves. I also have recipes for customers who like to craft their own.
But we should
and
pick up the
ingredients
recipes,
too. Even rare flowers from the Badlands. Come back anytime. I'm almost always open.
From the Badlands, you say? We're going there. You wanna pay us to find you some rare ingredients? Scroll of Thunderwave. What are these potions? Antitoxin. How much gold do we have? 151. Okay. I don't need an emerald. Crafting manual potion of healing? Oh. Crafting manual for potion of healing. A manual potion of healing. I'm about to say, how much more manual can a potion be? It's like, apply to face. You know, use lips. What else could you possibly be doing with it? Oh, cool. You can also use the circlet as a spell focus. I like that the actual spell focuses have like items. That's very cool. I think we're gonna buy the healing potion recipe because that feels like something that's very useful to have. And I can't buy a potion with that on the stack, but that's fine. I feel like that is worthwhile to have. Small smith tools. Adraxis is not proficient in this. Okay. Small smith tools kit. I do have a character who knows how to make potions, right? I feel like I would have thought about that. We're not gonna worry about it right now. Wait, reorder. Okay, never mind. I thought they meant my party. Okay, so we did that. I really want to know if I can rearrange my parties unlit. What does that mean? We're not unlit. All of us are very lit. That is how we operate. Wait, is this the same thing as interacting with him, the magic shop, or is it different? Okay, it's just you do it without talking to him. Fair. This is who we want to talk to. We need to buy some food. Gorham Irons. Ironsoot? Irons. I thought that was Iron's Foot for a second. Which is a good name for a dwarf character. Which
Welcome
I think,
to Gorham's Emporium.
Gorham's Emporium.
Are you Gorham?
That's me, the one and only.
The one and only. What do you sell?
What do you have to sell?
Everything you'll need for going out there into the Badlands. Food, ropes, torches, and of course, armor and weapons.
Ooh.
I also have some other stock like remedies and antitoxins. That can come in handy.
Yeah, I feel like Adraxis should be able to make potions. I think they said you needed proficiency with an herbalism kit, though, which I don't... I'll have to check his character sheet. I'm pretty sure Gwynhaleth can, because she's a ranger. She's used to being in the wilderness. I feel like I gave her herbalism because of that. But maybe I'm also just a big, dumb, stupid idiot. Need a neck hanky. Yeah, I know. Gorham's got the style game on lock here with that neck hanky. Okay. They were definitely like, you can optimize your equipment. Can I? Can we really? I mean, what else are they gonna have that we don't already have? Short sword, longbow. I mean, I feel like this is all pretty much stuff that... I don't want a short bow. I feel like this is all stuff that we already are gonna have. We're level 1. Although I could buy an extra shield for... Wooden shield. Shield? Wooden shield versus shield. It seems identical. Maybe it's just for style? Maybe just style points? Yeah, maybe we buy an extra shield for Fasima so she can have her shield for her spellcasting thing. Thinking ahead. What is this? Leather. That's the same armor that you have, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to buy much better than what we already have. So I think I'll just buy the shield. Did I buy the shield? There we go. Conclude. Close. And now we can go. Oh, wait, but I didn't actually buy the food. That was the whole reason for talking to her. Okay. Whoa.
Deputies? A word,
no,
if
we
you please.
can't go yet. I didn't buy the food.
Famous already? Oh, I love
We're
it.
gonna starve.
You were in there too. Are you a member of the council?
I'm Annie Bagmorder, quartermaster of the Scavengers Guild. We don't have a seat in there, but they all know exploring the Badlands without us would be a bad idea. That's why you should stop by our headquarters downtown. You'll need our services, I'm sure.
Is that, compulsory?
No. But you'll find our services useful. Everyone does. Did Lord Karen not tell you?
No. He pretty much stuck to giving orders.
Oh, right. Anyway, we offer plenty of help and advice to beginners like you.
We are grown-ups, you know. At least, most of us are.
Of course you are. Well,
Cora,
good luck.
who says grown-ups as like an actual grown man? Like,
they're tough.
We're grown-ups. We tie our own shoes and we make porridge and, you know, pay taxes.
So, what do you think? Should we check out their headquarters?
It's not far, but
I've had enough talking. Let's go and kill some monsters.
Yeah, Cora.
if there's business to be done, we can't afford not to.
Okay, they didn't make us run away from her, which is good. Oh, okay. I could have, I guess,
Welcome
just
to
used the
Gorham's.
Welcome to Gorham's Emporium. All right, yeah, let's buy the food this time. Food? That has to be it. Rations. Sure, I'll buy 10 golds worth. That'll keep us healthy for a while, I assume. All right. Nice, crushed it. Scavengers Guild. I mean, that does sound like a handy bunch of people to know. It's not the. Oh. Sorry, my game audio will probably offer a second. Okay, let's go back in here. There you go. Yeah, that's like the worst people to know. Gorham is my spirit, Gorham. Gorham is life. Gorham is love. Gorham is the way. Gorham is the path. Gorham is the journey. Gorham is the destination. Gorham is the song. Gorham is the word. Gorham is the breath. Gorham always has been, always will be. Gorham simply is. You know? And Gorham's got the gains. That's also true. Sunblaze Council, Snow Alliance Embassy. Snow Alliance Embassy also sounds kind of badass. Yeah, let's talk to the scavengers. Why not? Can I go there? I want to go to there. No? Okay. Well, it sounds like, looks like they're just, a thick queen. We love a thick queen. Why are my characters all the way over here? Okay. Yeah, here she is. Annie Bagmorda, which is a great name, actually. Annie Bagmorda, that's a good name.
Ah, you came.
You piqued our curiosity. So, what exactly do you have to offer?
You don't know?
Okay, so we're just gonna ask you again, I guess?
What kind of help do you offer to people like us?
Simple. Now, people like you typically carry out missions for the Council. In the Marches, even in the Badlands. Sometimes far away, like Captain Merrin.
Who's Captain Merrin?
You really must be new. She's one of yours. Senior Deputy of the Council.
Okay.
Anyway, you trek out to some old ruin in the Badlands, kill a bunch of orcs.
But Korug
you're
is
still a bit
standing
green,
right there.
So let's say goblins.
Okay, you don't have to call Korug
You're
green.
hurting our feelings.
Orcs will hurt much
he's
more
well
than your
aware.
feelings, believe me. And stop interrupting, it's rude. So let's say you find yourself with a whole load of rusty swords, leather armor, shields, too much for you to lug back here.
Oh, so we're puny as well as green. thanks so much.
So instead, you brave heroes just clear the place of monsters and draw us a nice, clean map.
All right, sounds like
Then
a
we
mutually
take our
beneficial
carts
arrangement.
and pick up every piece of junk. We bring it back, we sell it, and we split the profits with you. We move the stuff, you go off to kill more bad things. Everybody wins.
Actually, that's...
What? You could never carry it all anyway.
That's actually kind of
Not
a
in your little
brilliant
backpacks.
idea for just like a regular D&D campaign, like an organization of people who partners with adventurers just to go to the ruins and like places they've fought to like scavenge the stuff. That's actually a really cool idea. I might steal that. I don't know what I'd call them. I guess it would like, cause like what are they called? They're literally just called the Scavengers, which is pretty literal. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would depend on like I could imagine an organization like that in a D&D game where their alignment was like maybe a little more on the nebulous side or like the darker side, maybe something calling them like the Vultures, right? Like they pick the place clean after you've laid it to waste. But yeah, that's a cool concept. I might have to think about that for other homebrew games. That's fun. I feel like there'd be a lot of cool scenarios that could be born out of that.
Do you sell healing potions?
No, we don't. There's a shop for that.
The Salad Stars is going to be an entirely different organization, I assure you. They're going to be a circle of druids who are all vegan, and all they do is prepare 5-star
Well, thank you.
vegan meals for
I
the
guess that's it for
adventurers.
us.
Fine. Feel free to visit us anytime. Or drop into any scavenger camp.
Are there others?
Anywhere we can settle. By the way, if you find Captain Henrik, tell him we're still interested.
Ooh.
In what?
In getting our people to Caerlem. The outpost is perfect for us. Close to the Badlands, with plenty of space for our
All
camp.
right. It's a little bit of
Right.
a deal.
We'll tell him if we
Getting
find him.
brokered with the Scavengers.
That
and
would
the
be
captain.
appreciated. The more you do for us, the more we do for you.
Oh, so this business relationship can get better.
And I hope it will, friend.
I guess we'll see you around then.
Sure. Good luck out there. And don't forget, in the Badlands, always keep your eyes open.
Was that a job board right next to it? Right next to her? No. Wait, can I just open these chests that are just like sitting out? It doesn't have like a symbol on it that's like you're stealing. Right? It's not telling me I'm stealing. Oh, these are just like... Wait, can I open these? Oh, okay. I guess I just took them. Oh, the naughty things I'm thinking? What did I miss? Did something naughty happen that I wasn't paying attention? Last thing I remember was Salad Stars. How did we... Oh, because they have like a deal with the captain? Are you trying to imply that it's like a sexy deal? Like a sexy scavenger deal? The plot thickens. Chest is yours to use. No one can loot it. You can stash up to 50 items. Oh, alright, cool. That's like our party chest. Listen, Annie, the way she's talking to him, Annie Bagmorda. Oh, this is locked. Oh, the more we do for you. This arrangement can be mutually beneficial. Wink, wink. Oh, Thieves' Tools, DC 22. Yeah, that's not happening. No tentacles in the chat with that kind of talk. None of that. You put that away, Mochi. That is where I draw the line. Where am I going? I want to go to the place. Wait, I should save, huh? I want to get into one fight. Give me one fight. We'll just say Twitch Adventure is what I'm going to name this. I just want to see all four of them get into a scrap together. So now where do I have to go to my next objective? Oh, no. I see more tentacles in chat. It's not a sense, not a sense I thought I'd be saying. I don't have a quest marker. Let's close this. Or maybe it's my journal. Convey the scavenger's message. Yeah, that's at the keep where we're going. So Kerlem is our current quest. Reach the outpost, which is what I want to do. Where is my... Is there a... This is the city map. Is there a world map? Because I'm not seeing a marker that like leads me outside. I'm gonna laugh. There's a piece of calamari world. I hope we get into like a fight with a giant squid monster to really bring it home. Care Kiflin. Reach the outpost. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I would love to reach the outpost. I would love nothing more. But to reach the outpost, I need to know how to get the hell out of the town. And that is something I don't really know how to do. Okay, maybe if I just follow this yellow marker. Is there a way to toggle the maps? That's what I was hoping that I would see. But also I have a yellow dot leading me this way. So I think maybe I can just follow that for now. Yeah, this big glowing bridge may have something to do with it. Let's see. Yes. Sick. We get to go into another loading screen. Okay, this one. Oh, perfect. This is what I wanted. Tutorial travel map. Use the arrow keys to explore the map. Go to destination, plenty of travel. While en route, adventurers can gather food by foraging or hunting. They can also... Okay. A slow pace lets you move cautiously, trying to remain hidden. A normal pace is faster but riskier. Well, we do have a ranger. You can set up travel, so you don't need to micromanage your party. Whenever someone can level up, a long rest can be started immediately. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Well, I don't really know what the benefit of traveling faster or slower. I mean, other than getting like they just said, traveling slower makes you less applicable to being ambushed and things like that. But like, is there a reason to go faster? Or are there like quests that are reliant on how quickly I deliver things? You know, things like that. I don't really know what the benefit there would be, but we do know where Kerlem is. So we're gonna travel there. Duration 2 days. Travel settings. Interrupt when a character can level up. Yeah. Let's just do normal. Or maybe slow. It's only a day. Three long rests, huh? Normal. Huh. Interesting. We'll just do normal and see what happens. It's our first travel. Journey begins. Your heroes normally plan their travels so they're always fit and ready for anything. The routine requires them to travel no more than 8 hours a day and leaves enough time to eat and sleep and for other activities such as crafting, talking, playing games, playing instrument and praying. Sometimes routine will be interrupted. This adds fatigue, okay. Okay. Look at us go. Adraxis reads a book. Oh, bandits, here we go. Finally. This is what I wanted. I wanted some murder, and we have some murder. Although we are surprised, which isn't the best. But 4 on 4. 4 on 4, and we're the heroes, so get at us. I keep getting framed lag detected notifications, but they just started within like 20 minutes. Otherwise, it's been smooth for me, so hopefully that isn't too impactful on you guys. Pretty sure I'm using the right internet. Copy and press any key, start. Alright. Surprise attack. You've been surprised while camping. You must fight off your attackers before you can leave. Having been surprised, you cannot take any action. Okay. Don't hold back your spells and powers. You will finish your long rest after the battle. So put all your strength into this fight for survival. Okay. So does your character wait for... Oh, ready to action. You can move, use a bonus action, and still use... Okay, yeah. You can use shortcuts, switch equipment. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I'm surprised. I can't take any actions. Okay. Enemy turn. Alright, you're getting into... Wow. I don't think you realize who Korig is, because you just ran directly in front of where he wants you to be. And he's got an axe with your name on it. Yeah, they're about to get wrecked. Oh, there you are. I was like, where's this last one? Okay, round 2. So this is Gwynhaleth. So Gwynhaleth is our ranged attacker. She's not gonna have anybody... Can she get up here? No, not without attack of opportunity, probably. Let's move her... Oh, wait, how can she get here? 1 attack of opportunity. You know what? Why not?
Walk it off!
Whoa. That was actually a pretty big hit. But... Oh, Gwynhaleth. You missed. Well, let's cast Hunter's Mark at any rate, since I missed.
Natura Vivo.
Oh, it actually shows you that it's outside of dark vision range. Okay, that's smart. Alright, so we'll end. Then it's Fasima's turn. Now Fasima cast the spell's a bonus action. Might as well cast Healing Word since Gwynhaleth just ate that attack. Oh, but she's not in range. Okay, so maybe we just turn around and... I mean, hit this one. You missed. Okay. So the fight is really not going in our way so far. Oh, you know what I should have done? Is it an action to switch your items? I won't do it now. I should have switched items, cast Bless. Alright, we're learning. We're learning how this stuff works. What is my... Oh, is that no opportunity attack? This one is and this one isn't. Alright, let's try it. If I can get up there. Alright, got a little bit of the high ground. Can I use Burning Hands from here? Burning Hands. It looks like I can, but I might also hit... No, wait. Yeah, I can just hit these two. Right? Yeah, it shows me... Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. It shows me which spaces I hit. But I guess there's not a way to hit the two bandits at the same time. Seems like kind of a waste to use it then. Maybe I'll just give him a... Oh, you know what I'll do? Mage armor. Just so I don't die.
Solasta, Abio, Clippe.
Solasta, Clippe. What's my bonus action? Oh, creating spell slots. Okay, we don't need to do that. Enter. Alright, Korug, it's time for you to do what you do best. Rage. We can relent the reckless attack. And then swing away, swing for the fences.
Not too bad.
That kill him? Nice. Listen, Korug ain't messing around. And then he'll get in range for this one here. And turn. Bandit's turn. Alright, 1 damage was that? Korug's got it.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Ooh. Wow. These bandits are not messing around. Okay, but it's our turn. Alright, so this is perfect, because these chumps... You're hunter's marked, right? You cannot see this target. You son bitch. What if I get... here? Oh yeah, I got line of sight. One of you is hunter's marked, and I'm pretty sure it's you. Is there a way I can see that? I know it's this bandit, but how do I... Oh yeah, it is, because it's highlighting her on the screen. Okay, this is the one that I want.
No quarter given.
Good job, Gwen. Alright, target. Oh, because I can change my new Hunter's Mark target. Cool, just like in... Okay. Yeah, I'll change it to this one. Since Korug's probably going to finish off the other one. And then Fasima. I guess there's really no reason in casting that spell I was going to cast, right? You know what, why not? Cast spell. They said I'm gonna change my... I'm gonna get all my spells back anyway, right? Let's cast Bless. You can select 3 targets. So I'm gonna cast it on Korug. I'm gonna cast it on Gwyn. And a Draxus. Nice. Bless is a really good spell. It's going to give everyone more accuracy, which is what you want in a fight. And then I'm going to... I can't switch my item back till next turn. Okay. End turn. And then this guy's going to go, a Draxus. So now let's... Now that we have our mage armor on, let's blast him with some fire.
Solasta, Evo,
Nice, okay.
A modest success.
Didn't kill him, but, you know, did some damage. And let's move further up on this platform. Okay, and we'll end turn. And then Korug is probably just gonna end this guy's life. Which is exactly what Korug is meant to do. Yeah. Oh no, didn't kill him. I'm surprised. Still did a good hunk of damage though. Alright, hit Korg for nothing. Oh no! Fasima's down. Okay. Gwyn, we need you. We need you to finish off these baddies. Is this the one that's marked? Which is the one that's marked? I can't tell. Oh wait, I can tell. Ah, yes, it highlights them in the top corner. Okay, let's give it to this one.
More
There
coming your
we
way.
go. I like how that piece of fence is really obscuring all those like buried dramatic shots. We'll switch the mark here, and then we will end turn. Now Fasima has to make a death save, and she's made one fail. So I think it's time that Adraxis gets over here and stabilizes her. Okay, she's unconscious and no longer dying, which is what we want. And then Korug is once again going to go reckless and try to end this bandit.
Yeah. Again,
Nice.
harder.
We've done it. Our first team party fight. Okay. I mean, the synergy was good. Only thing bad that happened was Fasima got knocked out very quickly. But I guess that happens when you get ambushed. That can happen to anybody. After a night attack, you can safely go back to rest and complete your sleep. To do so, click on the campfire. All your characters receive the benefits of a long rest as normal. Okay. Can we, like, loot those fallen? Yeah, we can. Ooh, anything good? Anything cool? Anything fun? Scimitar. Ooh, scimitars might be good for Gwynheleth. For like a emergency ranged weapon. Or emergency melee weapon. Yeah, why don't we do that? Wait, why are you still on the ground? Oh, because she's unconscious. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Gwyn and go to your inventory. I actually think that the scimitars might be identical to the stats of a short sword, but they are cooler in my opinion. So, and you know, that's honestly half of it. It's just feeling cooler. So, you heard it here first, folks. Scimitars cooler than short swords. There we go. And then if you put these on, yeah, look at that. She's ready to rock and roll. Okay. But she's a bow lady first. Is she at her weight limit? Is that what the symbol means? Encumbered, yeah. So why don't we have you offload some things into Korug? Because I'm sure Korug has enough bulk to spare everybody. And same thing with, ooh, chainmail, heavy armor. Is that better than what you have there? I can't even click on her because she's unconscious. Okay. That chainmail might be better, though. I'll throw that on Korg as well. For now. And now Korg's encumbered. Oh my god. You know what? Let's just drop... short sword, javelin. Oh, I have a javelin. Let's just drop these short swords. There we go. And inventory management, everybody. I know you all came on to stream tonight to watch some inventory management. We love to see it. Oh, I can't even give Fatima the shield because she's unconscious. You know, we'll worry about that in a minute. And yeah, let's finish this rest. Yes. Yeah, my favorite part is the sleeping. Okay. Parties finish a long rest. Interrupting travel. You can always interrupt your travel manually by pressing the interrupt button. Click on a character's portrait. Understood. I didn't even see the interrupt button. Okay, there it is. Adraxis performs mental exercises. Gwynholeth writes a chapter in their personal journal. Oh, I like how it kind of just gives you, like they're just chilling. Like, they're just reading and writing, and that's cool. Just like a cute little, like, touch. Okay. I think... Let's see what's happening here. This is probably going to be another super long load screen. Because, I mean, I'm only assuming it's going to, like, load an entirely big fort, and we saw how much it took to load the courtyard of the capital. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm feeling those lift pains again. Okay. Kerlem, here we are.
So, that's Kerlem?
We're almost there. It's just up the hill.
It's a little too quiet, don't you think?
We're in the marches, so quiet can't be trusted.
Quite so. We must be on our guard.
Okay. And then 30-pound watermelon glunches? What is a glunch? I've done a few exercises in my day, but I've never once done a glunch, at least that I'm aware of. I'm willing to be proven wrong on this, though. Yeah, let's just give her a shield in one, and that way she can keep her defense up when she's casting her spells that require glute crunch. I mean, that's pulling double duty. I have like so much. How do you not get encumbered? I'll give it to you. Yeah, okay. All right, perfect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight. I think this is a good place. We're about, like, our next time we're together, we'll go investigate Kerlem. We got through the entire tutorial. We got into our first group fight, which we did pretty good at, despite the fact that Fatima got KO'd. I really want to figure out how to rearrange the party. I feel like this is not the optimal way to have the party travel. And I feel like there should be a way to do that, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, sorry that it was getting laggy towards the end there. I don't know why. I'll take a look at that in the settings. Actually, while I'm here, can I go into my settings from here? Settings? Can I just, like, drive the settings, like, straight into the ground? Can I just, like, make them as... I don't even know what any of this means. Anti-aliasing. Shadow quality? No. Low. We don't need any shadows. Shadow distance? Don't even care about it. Texture quality. Very low or low? I'll go to low. Nah, we'll see how bad it looks on very low. And then animated fog of war, nope. Depth of field. What does that even mean? Ambient occlusion. Sure. Yeah, we'll drive all these settings down to the floor. And hopefully that'll take some strain off of the machine. I mean, pretty much looks the same. How low can you go? That is the name of the game when you're streaming on a not a gaming PC by any stretch of the imagination. Oh my god. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the ding ding. That sound is always like so rough. That's that fucking symbol. Alright, we're gonna save. Twitch adventure. Look, we were in Caer Kiflin. Now we're at Caer Lem. Perfect. All right. I think we're gonna hold it there, and then next time we join together, we can let the sweat drop down my gorms. Oh my god, Gorham. You know who does glunches? Gorham does glunches. I'm willing to bet that Gorham invented glunches. I think the most proper form of a glunch. I have a hunch that the most proper form of a glunch is found in Gorham. That's all I gotta say on that one. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. I think this is a great place to stop. We'll have a whole new place to investigate when we meet up. Probably some more fights. But yeah, this is Solasta, or Saladsta, Crown of the Magister. I think this is gonna be a really great game to fill in nights on the channel when we're not playing the campaign, or when I'm doing the solo night. Because Baldur's Gate, as much as I really want to play through Baldur's Gate, I think want to wait for the full playthrough. So this, or full release to do a playthrough. So I think this will be a nice way to keep the D&D games flowing without having to wait entirely for, Baldur's Gate. But please, if you all have hung out and stuck around for tonight for the channel, please follow us on all the socials. Follow us on Discord. We have a cool community that we're trying to grow there, which will have a lot of D&D play spaces eventually open up on there. Also has all the notifications for when we start streaming our games. And yeah, we hope to have you join us for our next time around. So until then, friends, I'm Wolfe Scott. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'm gonna play the outro. Peace.